So yeah, good morning. I thought I should take this part, just this part, discussing the issue of our debt and the buyback. I thought I should handle this one, separately. And my brothers and sisters, this is big. This is big. You must know that the debt restructuring is a big issue. It is very significant for our country. People have trivialized it. They have made it look like it's nothing. But the debt restructuring is big. Some of the positive things that you are seeing are as a result of the debt restructuring. And so far, we must commend President Hichilema for the strides that they have made. It's big. When we saw them celebrating, going to the airport, it's nothing. But no, my brothers and sisters, it's big. It's big. And I will explain why it is big and why it should give every reasonable Zambian hope. Any reasonable Zambian should have hope. Any reasonable Zambian should be happy with President Hichilema. This is not about politics. This is about the real issues. It's real. It's not if you have debt restructuring is a big deal. It's a big deal, and Hichilema deserves nothing but accolades. He needs to be commended for leading Zambia to where we are now. Yesterday I was among different foreigners in this country, in different foreigners in this country, where I had an interaction with so many people from different countries. Particularly, I'll mention this country, France. I interacted with some of the people that are working. Let me not say where they are working. Let me just say, I interacted with some French people. And it was shocking. Believe me, it was shocking. These French people, they say that, because where I went, a list was sent of people who are going to be there and which countries they are coming from. And so this guy walked up to me and he said, "So you are the guy from Zambia?" And I'm like, "Yeah. What about Zambia?" He said, "Gosh, you guys are doing very well. Very well. Your country is better than France. I wish I could have recorded that guy. He said, "Your country is doing better than France." And, I have not paid attention to that. And he gave me his arguments compared to Zambia. And he said, surely Zambia is doing better. Check what is happening in France. Up until yesterday, I didn't. He says, France, you are doing better. Zambia is doing better. And I had another person from another country, from Europe and whatever. And I tell you, a number of people, these are people who they don't even know what they don't know. They don't know. They don't know me. They don't know what. And they were just expressing themselves. It's real, not that if you have them ever. Real, for real. I had this discussion. And a number of people were talking about, coming to Zambia, is it okay? Can I go and invest there and whatever? I felt like a diplomat yesterday. A big diplomat. A big diplomat. Not a diplomat, mulempera, at Kavia Kunanikane ku Ethiopia. To be a deputy ambassador. Ku Ethiopia, I'm already an ambassador there. What am I going to do with Ethiopia? I'm take Kanenchito, but down I'm Ethiopia. Ethiopia as deputy ambassador. Panompere nemkuruso ndi amkuwafuti deputy kuli banani. Ndi sta report kuli banani. Una imwe nanguti nchito una imwe guys. Guys now. Shirekane nchito bata. Fumwe vintu kuchumwa mona vie. Chiruva tayari panompere nemkuru nje mkuwa deputy ambassador wa ku Ethiopia. I mean, do you know who is a deputy ambassador? Ala imwe na imwe. Una imwe nakana. Nakana sana. Yesterday I was a big diplomat. A big diplomat. Not if you're Mulera and David Yakuna. Anyway, we are doing well. And it is not just a matter of Ukulanda. If you're never these are facts. These are facts. Not if you're Sabaida. These are facts. And I'll start with where we were. During the time Yaba PF, we contracted debt big time. But PF, the biggest mountain of our debt, not that we didn't have debt during the MMD, we had debt. But when the PF came in, of course, the plans for Basata was infrastructure development. And let's not just throw the baby together with the dirty water. No. When PF came in Basata's vision for Zambia was to build roads. It was mostly about connectivity. You saw a number of road projects coming on board, as well as the airports. The airports that we have, Harimwanga Nkumbula, Kenneth Kaunda Foundation, Mwansaka Pwepwe, they were initiated by Basata's vision to make Zambia connected. Because if you want to develop, you need roads. You need roads. Connectivity is very important. So Basata's vision was very solid. It was good. And he must be commended for it. He wanted connectivity. Connectivity within the country, and of course, gaining access to the international, the global market. And that's why you had those roads and you had the airports. Of course, today, if we talk about the influx of tourists in Zambia, has actually increased exponentially. This is as a result of some of these projects. The problem which was there is that some of the money which they borrowed, all of it did not go to the intended projects. This is the biggest problem. The idea to develop Zambia, to create infrastructure, was very good. The problem was, when they borrowed the money, most of it, they were inflating figures. And this was the problem. In a nutshell, I can say corruption is what messed up that good intention. Of course, but didn't stay too long. Bafwa, balungu ba start take over. Ero fia pena no kupena nomba. Basa tabale batina ku balungu tabale batina. You know, balungu tabale batina. Everyone was just doing whatever it is. So yes, they borrowed this money with good intention. Let's give them that with good intention. Unfortunately, the management of that money, of that debt, was marred by corruption. Unfortunately, there was also the issue of copper prices going down. Copper prices, because they were hoping that they will start paying with the money that will be coming from the copper sales. Unfortunately, that went down, and the production of copper has also been low. So when Hakainde Hichilema came in, we had a huge debt. In terms of Eurobond, I'm concentrating myself on the Eurobond. It was, in total, it was $3 billion US dollars. $3 billion US dollars. That is the total that Hakainde Hichilema found, because I'm talking about the debt restructuring. Now, unfortunately, this debt was supposed to be paid back at an agreed time, and of course there were three bonds. There was that one here, 750. Mao Sampa knows very well about 750. Then there was another one that came in. 750 was contracted in 2012. 750 was contracted in 2012. Then we had another one, a 1 billion, which was contracted in 2014. Then there was another one that came in 1.25 billion, which came in 2015. Total of that is 3 billion. And now these Eurobonds, they were supposed to mature at different times. The 750 was maturing in 2022. The 1 billion was maturing in 2024. The 1.2 billion was supposed to mature in 2027. But of course, these were, by this time you should have paid. But they were supposed to be paying panono. They were due dates where Zambia was supposed to give something. And this is where they defaulted. So when Hakainde Hichilema was coming, we had defaulted and there was no money. So if you want to understand this, take it from a personal point of view, whereby we muntu lebomba, but now kwa tenkongole, erenkongole shokwete, it is more than what you owe, what you're supposed to pay. Muchite kofi understanding wino munkonkeko. Ulebomba, you are working, but indalamo le fola shidia. Nenkongolo kwete. Indalamo le fola shachepa. Inkongole shafula. And you end up not paying. That is the state in which Zambia was in 2021 when Hakainde Hichilema was coming in. Hakainde Hichilema was coming in when we had no money. Inkongole twa kwete. The debt that we had was more than what was coming in. Mwankonka wino munchite understand na papa tandefo amungumfwe. Ero ifite ko bati ndera ndiro munandu wako Hakainde Hichilema. Apandefo ko bati once tutampo kwendera pamu. I want us to be moving together. I want you to understand when they are talking about debt, when they are talking about debt restructuring, when they are talking about maturity debt, when they are talking about buyback, I want you to understand so that murefikonka wino. Murefikonka belami bepa. Ilio UPND ya Hichilema power. Zambia was not making enough money to pay back in Congole. Ukulipira in Congole. They were not able to do that. So ngamwamfa bantu baleba tiyo ba PF bali onaula eko naula kwaka eno kotulela ndapo eko naula ba onauide. ababonse nangu baleyisa mulelo balelanda ti yo natukwata maplani ikyalo nakyonayiga balebeepo obufi ififishinka not if yakuti shani na shani nangu bamundubire mukabepusheko bati bamundubire bushe mu 2021 chali shani pankongole bushe Zambia yali kwete ndalama shakwe bati kuti shali pila inkongole shakwete bamundubire tabaka myasuke. We failed. It is clear, it is evident we failed to start paying in Congole shesu. Barisa tubinda no kutubinda. They had to put us now under, a bracket of a country that cannot service its debt. Ulio muntu we muntu nganipa personal level. You are that kind of a person that indala molefola shonse shida kunkongole shida kumaloni tetuli pirepo na ngushimu bushakuti pawo wa kongwesha bushakuti pawo wa kuchita business nove let's understand these things very well. Imagine ule womba we muntu indala mashonse sholefola papesli biparanga balole shapo basanga na ukwataloni ukunao shonse indala mashireya bushakuti pawo muntu inga kongwesha bushakuti company uwombako company nga yaishiwa ukweba ati iwe muntu wali kongole ndalama eshingi wali kongole ndalama. Will your company respect you? Will your company trust you? Kuti bakutumana ngokuya shitafe sugar? They will not. Will they involve you in any financial matters in your company? Basanga tu walikuwa 10 kongole more than indalama ofola. Will the company respect you? Will the company ever entrust you with anything? Nothing. And even Zambia, that is a position where we were. Balungu abawina ala muzambia nga kwali otolo tolekeni mieve nga twali chulile. We would have suffered because Zambia had no goodwill. Zambia was not trusted. Zambia was being shunned away by other countries. Investors were scared to come to Zambia because of that status in which we were. We were not able. Nothing. So nangu ba mundu bile balande shani. Mube pushe ba mundu bile ukuba ifo wakesa chita finshi. If la kainde Hichilema bati, what are you going to do? To come and destroy again? Because that's where they left us. And where Muzambia mulafayo kumfo bufinangu ndande shani katuishi ngakutina landa munshilanshi. Imomu fo kumfo jeje alebe po ufi. So if indela ndapa ushi kumwala ikala mule umfo jeje ale mibepa ale nebe po tushimi. Ile finde mieba fishinka. These are the realities of our country. We were in a junk state. We were in a situation where nobody could look at us. So when Hakainde Hichilema came in now, the first thing that he had to do was now to start talking to different people. He started now renegotiating. He was moving around now. And all he was doing is that, guys, look, I'm a different guy. I'm a different person who has come in. There is a new government. I'm a different president. Those Balungu na PF Navaya, they are gone. It is now who has come in. Please, can you give me a chance to work on the economy? And those people where he was going, they were not trusting him immediately. They were like, but can you manage yourself? How different are you? Because you're also a Zambian. How different are you going to be? Hakainde Hichilema promised them, I'm going to instill physical discipline. I'm going to instill frugality. Akaso. Muchiremba akaso. Ndevika po akaso. And I'm going to reinvest whatever little money that I'm going to get. I'm going to reinvest it in the country so that we can develop the country. I'm going to reinvest whatever I'm going to do that. And these people, they said, you go and do, and we will watch, including IMF. That's why you saw the IMF Valley Isachira Mwakavale Isa. And even now they are there. They have been monitoring to see how the economy is going, how Hakainde Hichilema is managing the country. Zambia has been on a microscope, economic microscope. They have been looking at Zambia. How are you doing? How are you spending your money? They have been there looking at us. And Hakainde Hichilema has proved to them, and it didn't just happen overnight. No. It took him 3 years to convince those people. And what are those things that changed, which started convincing people? Those things that changed, for example, it is the inflation, dropping of inflation. Dropping of inflation. He committed those people to say, I'm going to drop inflation. I'm going to fight corruption. I'm going to make sure that I don't interfere with businesses. I don't interfere. Like ZRA, Shani, Filabale, ZRA, Zesco, whereby Wakada Wariko Fulu, Zesco was a cash cow for Wakada. We had Wakada, Abashale Wombaku ZRA. Once Wakada was Slay Queen, they were getting money from ZRA. And once you cannot dispute this fact. This is a fact. ZRA, Zesco, NAPSA, these are some of the cash cows for a PF. Where were PF? They were just drawing money. Bale pera Wakada, bale amkula angashendalama, bale posa pamudilo. Hakainde Hichilema made a promise to these people that we owe money. He made a promise. I'm going to stop all that. I'm not going to allow Zambians to play around with money. And today, you can agree with me, even this year when there are elections, there is no money. Opo Hakainde Hichilema aishiramu government. You have seen that there are no people that are playing around with money anyhow. If there are, yes, there are a few here and there, but really, it is not like it was Kuliba PF. Hakainde Hichilema istashani alikakako, alikaka. It is unlike on a personal level. And you tell them, hawe, no manakula sunga bunendera manangona kwa katakandala manakula shitamu if you don't do it. And that is what Hakainde Hichilema did. So today, I know many of us, we are complaining, including me. We are complaining, takulimpia. Because Hakainde Hichilema has made a promise to the people out there. I will be careful. There will be physical discipline. Some of these people that have been fired, they have been fired because they were careless with money. Vagarin kombo nangwalela ndikisha vagarin kombo. Bale etasha Hakainde Hichilema because karaka asoti wabapere ngabali wapera chikesi chikuru. Ngabale nacho. Anyway, let me not go there. The issue is that mwali bali saka kabaka and echo baka kile is to make sure that they show our lenders that indeed Zambia nomba muli discipline yandalama takuli kona ule ndalama. So manita kuli ndalama mwirabe ponoti fami bepa filaba evajeje valelanda mao sampa na bampere ndalama mao sampa nangumye ko kunganda kumwa ko mwalasanga timiro mona shuma takuli ndalama nangu feri ne ine. I'm not even relying at ba UPND shani nimwe mwe bantu wakati uyakutumina koka shani that is how I'm surviving. There is no money. Hakainde Hichilema omwine, not even one ungwe pona ikalira kona tiyo hakainde Hichilema ntumira kwa one ungwe. Nothing. And a lot of people will tell you, what we have now is not a situation whereby wayaku state house, ulefuma ku state house now send fiola. Filava send fiola ku state house. Ama ministers. Shirevo ku balumbula machina. Bale ikala back seat yonse ya kuli fiola fiandalama. Kwali ama ministers akwati alenda ifiola 4 chimwechola chandalama chili kuntanshi, chimwechola chandalama chili pa back seat ku side, chimwechola chandalama chili hapa, chimwechola chandalama chili pa chipuna. Nga mwalanda haisa pili ukafye, haikata fe mchola. Akufokotwera ni 50 pin. Basile queen, balenda na 100 pin. Mwale muna Range Rovers. Vale ishitama Range Rovers, ama shani uko, ama Benzi. Basile queen. Amayanda vale kula kwati ni diarrhea. Amayanda vale kula kwati ni diarrhea. Apa ule ukwete diarrhea, mwacho muntu ukwete diarrhea. Apaikala. Shiendalama shonse shirabale ngasha. All that money was coming from the debt that they were contracting. That we can all agree, whether you don't like Hakainde Hichilema, you like Hakainde Hichilema, you all agree that indeed these things are not happening. Yes, you are right. Warumbula Lusambo. Lusambo ine na levi yako nokulia kuli Lusambo but tetimbepe. Kuli Lusambo na levi yako. Nga wamu kumanya Lusambo bosi nga nangu feba vanani kane. Mwale mwana feba abantu nga wamu mwana feba boman. Wambo kutukira nga isa afunya ni 100 pin. Ni nani? Tell me which minister aezebo alefumia fe 100 pin. Takuli. They are just relying on amasara de overestafie ngombe nomba. That's the only thing. Those are the only riches they have. Tanga wafola washke ngombe wamo kulanda kapa social media. But it's nothing. Because imagine umuntu wale pela 100 pin nga wale shte ngombe wa PF nga nishinge ngombe wa shti. So they were that careless, and Hakainde Hichilema has tightened this. And my brothers and sisters, we need to understand this. Ngamwapia understand this, that this is where the country is going. Exactly. I'm happy that you are agreeing with me. You are even writing Bamalanji. Ukiyesta na machopa shua imumwe bantu. Ukiyesta na machopa paka. Na yo not imo. Yavili amachopa. Yavili. Shira shonse shira ninda la mashanko ngole. Shoba kongwele. All those problems. I mean, there are so many things that you people know. And take what in them papa you want sana mufishi wefi. These are real facts. So nomba Hakainde Hichilema ali kakako. And Decho Akakirepo is trying to make sure, he's sure that no, he's a responsible president. Apart from that, we have seen the inflation going down. Inflation has significantly gone down. They left it ku double digit wa PF. Lelo inflation ilipadi 6.6 mwewantu. Inflation 6.6. Iyo bashile kuma double digit. So he has really worked on that. Apart from that, Hakainde Hichilema told these people, imwe mwewantu, indalameshona kula kwata, I'll be reinvesting in the country. EPAF ma CDF. Indalama nomba, shia nomba, mu community. Indalama shilea kubantu. And not for people to put in their pockets, no. For people to implement projects in the communities. Indalama shona kula kwata, nakula chita invest back mu bantu. EPAF free education. Bavika ponomba na feeding program, because they brought free education. Abana bale ya ku school, they found that most of the children who are going to school, abana wapina, they are going hungry. They are not able to carry food. They don't have food. You know, they introduced feeding program and free education. Now it is even a law. These are some of the things that are making Hakainde Hichilema to be popular, to make Hakainde Hichilema to be among the 5 best presidents in the world, the 5 best presidents in the world. From there, free education it's now a law. Kulina feeding program. From there, Hakainde Hichilema, he has considered the vulnerables. Abapina bene not mwe basire queen mwisapa social media. Not some of you lazy youths who come on social media. Tapa becho watch tawe muntu. And some of you, I have helped in some of the youths. I've helped some of the youths. And you find that some of these youths abalandikisha sana. Wa mkonka iwe. Finish watchita. He has done nothing. So how do you help a person who has not done anything? What have you done? Oh, nalikuwa certificate. Certificate in what? Certificate in Katuishuko. From which school? Na Twangale University. Who is going to employ you? I can assure you that most of you young people that talk too much on social media, mweba landefi sungu pa social media, mweba tutuka, most of you, you don't have qualifications. You have not worked on developing yourselves. Because before you talk about the government giving you something, you must develop yourself. But most of you, mweba tukana, mweba sawaila, what? You have not worked on yourself. You have no value. You don't have value. Waisa panolewa, tayari mushanina wali. You are never thank you don't say. This one has given you. We mkulule lomba. Tekulomba have created value. People will not give you money if you are valueless, if you don't have value. For people to give you money, it means you have got value. And the people will give you according to your value. Don't think that people will give you anything which is more than your value. That is why you see, iwanga walo mbolu pia, wakupela 50 kwacha. Iwanga walo mbolu pia, wakupela 50 kwacha. Inenga nalomba, bantu mina 5 pin. Wamona? Difference. 5 pin, 10 pin. It is the value. Once to the social media today, what taira. Even if you don't there and I all busy, ule commenter. But our value is different. So create value in yourself. And Hakainde Hichilema, he has created an opportunity for you to create value in yourself. That is why there is free education. That is why there are those skills training. That is why there is that ZMS project. These are some of the things that Hakainde Hichilema has created. Now, imwe once I am opportunities there. Ask yourself, which one do you qualify for? Some of you don't qualify for anything. You can't enroll free education because uli mkalamba. You can't enroll ku skills training because ule yumfwa. Ule yumfwa tiyo iwete tuye mkuchita skills training, vocation training, you can't go there. Then some of you ZNS, you can't even go to ZNS because you have overgrown. And so now, the negligence that would have happened to yourself, whether by your parents, whether by yourself, now you want to put it on Hakainde Hichilema. You want to put it on government. But no, where we have failed, let's recognize that I've failed and not put it on government. Because from government point of view, there are projects, there are initiatives that are there for citizens to take on. So, for those who are truly vulnerable, those who are really poor, what has Hakainde Hichilema done? Hakainde Hichilema has increased what do you call it? What do you call it? Oh, what do you call Ndalama Shawalandish? Social cash transfer. He has increased social cash transfer. He has not just increased social cash transfer, he has increased the database. There are more people who are getting money from social cash transfer, and they are getting it on time. They are getting it on time. So, in a nutshell, I'm trying to show you what Hakainde Hichilema has been doing for the country, and also to win reputation, a good reputation on the world scene. These things, whilst some of you don't see them, the international community and those people who follow the developments of a country, especially a third world country, they have seen these things. And that is why Hakainde Hichilema is being appreciated. And it is after seeing this, for 3 years, they were observing Hakainde Hichilema to see how he's performing there. And they saw that, no, this guy is serious. That is why in 2024, the debt restructuring was sealed. So we are coming from a situation where the PFLA Congolese Ndalama, for projects that were good in themselves, but unfortunately because of corruption, they messed it up. Hakainde Hichilema is coming, there is a lot of debt. Hakainde, our country cannot pay. So Hakainde Hichilema, what does he do? He engages people, and the people say, show us that you are serious. And to show that he's serious, these are some of the things that Hakainde Hichilema has been doing. And from there now, after Bamona, oh, you muntu, are you serious? This one is different. That is how they gave him a debt restructuring deal in 2024. Bamu pela. Number debt restructuring. What is debt restructuring? What is debt restructuring? So debt restructuring. Finana chilanda tu we muntu li wankongole. Wafulenda mashira kunkongole, shira kunkongole. Hakainde Hichilema, what he asked the people that lent us money, he asked them to say, na papata, give me some time. Mumbele de Kolu say, for some years nilali pila, so that I can build the country. Then then I'll start paying back. Mwanguvwa, ulafora salary over 10 pin. Ero 10 pin yo salary nga wafola, walikuwa 10 kongole, shile afe kuba nkongole. Ishonze salary yonse ya kuba nkongole. Ero nombo, wasaye banombo wakuba nkongole, ata anapapata. Mbeleleni kolusi, abana balafa kunsala. My house will not survive. So please, bear with me. Give me a considerable time whereby mwila putule ndalama ishi. Mwila putule nkongoleshi. Elonga tamule putula, I'll make sure that that money na lata mpokusha kwe fitumbua. Ndampe no kutsashani na bana bale yako ku school whatever. Fyo bale chitako nalambo kwata ko tundalama. Eno but muri 3 years nishina kwata ko tundalama. I can start paying back. Pali no nshita mumbere de koluse, stop cutting my salary. So that I can invest mutuma business. Nkwate ko tundalama. Ero nomba bakwe bati aturafa tumona ati waleka obwalwa, waleka bagero, waleka ukulashita finani kane fi wigi, abakashuwa baleka ukulashita fi wigi, baleka ukulashita finani kane fi jaribu, nga waleke fi, then we can consider. And that's what Hakainde Hichilema did. And after bamona awe ali serious nombo wala na uleka, fifwa kana uleka, bagero na uleka, abakashuwa na baleka fi jaribu. Na fi wigi, awe muli serious. 2024 nombeo, baba pera ba Zambia ko bati nomba. Zambia, inkongole shesu. Inkongole. Debt number, the 750, it was actually due in 2022. But of course, to fitu kukula lipila shile whatever. Anyway, in short, bali bula nomba shile nkongole shonze shilya. Tukesa lipila, tukamba okulipila, kuma 2030 chakuti. Kuma 2030 chakuti, up to 2050, 53. Mwangu bwino. Inkongole nomba, tatule lipila. Debt restructuring, tatule lipila inkongole. We will start paying in future, kuma 2036 should call to 2053. Especially the 700 and the 700 and the 1.2. Tukalipila mu 2052, 2053. Ilaimbi 2036, somewhere around there. Number, so, chita negotiate nombe shun Kongole. Instead ya kulipila nomba, kwisa lipila kuntanshi, apata tulelipila. Ndelanda pali Eurobond. Kwali wo tunkongole tumbi. We are still servicing. Ama debt mwingu mfikisha bwino bwino. Pantu mairo bukesa umfat, no, we were servicing this. But tayari, you said that we are not paying. No. Kwali wen Kongole shimbi, which we are still servicing. But we are talking about the Eurobond. So the Eurobond is officially due uko kuma 2036 kuma 50 chakuti uko kuntanshi. For now, Hakainde Hichilema has managed to convince them. Now, you tell me, isn't that something great? Just tell me, isn't that something great? Who among you can manage to negotiate in Kongole? Tulafira fokuta negotiate ka 1 pin ka 500. Wafira kusta negotiate na bantu. Mulabutuka mwe bamunga Kongole wabutuka. Kongole bamo mulaipa no kuipa pan Kongole. So come on, let's give this man credit. When we are saying this man is a businessman, this man is able to convince people, is trusted. Imwe palu enu fye tunkongole tune mkwato, utunkongole paka ntemba, utunkongole paka shopu. Mula firogu tita negotiate, mula utuka, mwashimia na mafodi. Patunkongole fe tunono. But Hakainde Hichilema managed. Who can manage to negotiate? Indala mesho mfiroku la lipila, tiyo tukesa tampoku lipila kuma 2030 chakuti, 2050 chakuti. Surely, ni nani? Awo bamundu bile mulela ndapo bamundu bile, bamundu bile bese. We were defaulting na balungu babo. We were defaulting. We were junkies of a country. Ati niba junkie wa junkie. Those are junkies. I'm a junkie na bachiramo mu compound. Our country was a junk. Our country was a junk. Zambia was a junk. Eko twali wa junkie. Ngabakumula junkie. Junkie. Nomba Hakainde Hichilema na tusumbula nomba na tuweka pamuru hapo. And that is why nomba I come to. So what are the fruits of this debt restructuring now? I hope you have understood what this debt restructuring is. Kulomba obo akwata kwen Kongole bakupela koluse akashita. Bakubelela koluse for some time. Ukoba tuka tampokula lipila kuntanshi. They allow you not to pay until after some time. This is what Hakainde Hichilema managed to get. Balungu would have not gotten that because Balungu bali basulide. They wouldn't have gotten that. Na vena mundu bila they can't. They are the same people. They can't get that. You see? So now, what are the benefits of this debt restructuring? The benefit of this debt restructuring number now we have a breathing space. It is not that in Kongole bali futa, no, but we have a breathing space now. Now we can invest in education. We can buy desks. We can take money to CDF, to the communities. We can put money in the education system, vocation training. We can give amaloni kuwa iche. Irena nikane mumfuati at student loan, bursary, meal allowance. Bali fumi yako bankandruo bali fumi yako. Bali fumi sheko. Tawa kwetenda lama. But haka inde Hichilema, because of debt restructuring, abawa ichiwa paunza nomba na kuma universities yambi, and they have not just restricted to University of Zambia and Copperbelt University. Now we have more schools, more universities, more students are accessing student loans. It is because of debt restructuring. Debt restructuring, those are the benefits of debt restructuring. And that has not come because no, it has come because the leader who is there, he's serious. It means business. That's why these things have come. Those people who are getting social cash transfer, it has been increased and more people are benefiting because of debt restructuring. CDF, because of debt restructuring. Then the big issue, the kwacha appreciating, dollar ya pona, dollar ya lipona, and you don't care yata mpiro kupona, bata mpiro kula bepati, no, hey, na vikamo, hey, fiabufi, but dollar ipona fie, ile ipona fie dollar, lero ilipali shinga dollar, lero ilipali shinga dollar. And vela miwe pati yo dollar, bala vikamo rupia, bala vikamo temuti yote wanga pantu mwalibiri vakubuloshi. You believe in witchcraft. You think it is superstition. You think the dollar is doing well because haka inde Hichilema nindoshi. It is something that you can explain. How is the dollar gaining? The dollar, how is the dollar falling against the kwacha? Because dollar is like a commodity. It's a financial commodity. We buy dollars so that we can buy things from outside. We buy dollars so that we can pay in Congole. Mwamona, dollar, at your dollar na ikwela, ni kuli abantu abaleshita dollar, baleshita sana dollar. Whether they use the dollar to go and buy things to import in the country, or they are buying dollars so that they pay in Congole, especially government. The dollar kuliba lungu went so high because in the Ramashon bale kusafa kulipida in Congole. Kaida wan Congole bali busy on them. Hey, let them. Bakata kufeka no. Let them. No mbaba. Haka inde Hichilema alishirika. You see, he has managed to convince the lenders for us not to pay. So since we are not paying, we don't have pressure to buy our dollars. We don't have that pressure. The dollar number dollar yapona. The only thing is that we are still an importing country. We have a lot of things that we import. So at the moment, na dollar kobati even kopali 17, muna nduwa kwebati, we still have to import a lot of things. Otherwise, if we were a country that had homegrown things, dollar ngana ipona sana. But the only problem is that we still import a lot of things. But ukule pile Congole, we are not. So we don't have need for dollars. The government, haka inde Hichilema, doesn't need dollars. Tale kusama dollars, aleshitama dollars atalipira. You see? So there is this now. These are some of the benefits of debt restructuring. If you remember, even in agriculture, 2021, 2022, we had a problem. But even now you have seen that at least even in the agriculture sector, things have improved in terms of fertilizer. Now to quarter fertilizer companies. We have a fertilizer company that is making fertilizer. So instead to send them dollars to kushta fertilizer, we don't have to, because we are making fertilizer. You see? So these are benefits of debt restructuring. How can they these are real. These are real things. So these are the benefits of debt restructuring. Apart from that, now, you see, Hichilema, one of the things that he said, okay, in the Lamesha Kulaisa, Nakula Shisunga wino. So, Hichilema, what he has done also is that in the Lamatrotuma extra tracer to ya, Hichilema, Tasenda, Ayakwa America, Wamushanina, Filafia Rechtika, party after party, ngabakwata kotunda mani party after party mwalimu hapo akaenda ichile malecha party after party, nothing nothing, takwa party after party takwaba. What does he do? Na tunatunda la moture sharapo, what does he do? He puts money into the bank. And those are the reserves. Right now we are talking, our reserves have gone to about 5.7 billion. We have never had that kind of money in the bank. We have never had. So tunatureshana kwa tubufunga haka indechile malata shani alevika mu banki. You see? Alevika mu banki because na ishu kwa tinatu kwa tenkongole. Okay? Ikongole tature ipila hapa iyo. But haka indechile matai karafia iyo ukweba haka inomba tature ipila ture afya. No. Haka indechile on the other hand, he has been putting money mu banki. Alevika mu banki. And the reserves number, we know. We are talking about almost 5 point. Reserve at 6.8. I haven't checked that. But anyway, the reserves have increased significantly. These are real things. These are facts. Not if you have fifila mumfa. Kuni je mumfa amule umfo buloshi. Manje ero wampezeni ero inende mi pela ama facts. Facts as they are. Facts as they are. You can go anywhere and you check. You can Google. They will give you these facts. They will give you these facts. Not if you have JJ for Mubepa. JJ na kwa tama numbers. JJ Alexa number 7 million. Kutiachita. But mwebo mfuako. I mean, I hope you are able to make sense. You know what I'm telling you here? These are facts. Hakainde Hichilema has been banking money, knowing that kuntanch na tukwaten Kongole. Mama, kuntanch na tukwaten Kongole. People are giving figures here, but you can Google that. The fact is that, all I can tell you is that Hakainde Hichilema has appreciated our reserves. Ala weekend alama mu banki, ale weekend alama mu banki. Shidashimbi, ale bomfia. Free education, feeding program, bursaries, meal allowances, social cash transfer, CDF, agriculture, farming inputs. He's doing that. And of course, on the other side, there are things that are building. You know, they are building even roads. Look at the dual carriageway. But you see, Hakainde Hichilema is being careful. He doesn't want to spend carelessly, no. He's doing bit by bit. According to the money, you are spending panono kule wonfiako, ukule sungako, ukule chitako investi, efile womba Hakainde Hichilema. And if indelanda, ndeko nkomesha, nga wufi na raisurama foni, munje watawa pata yadi na uwepa. If we have lied here, I want you to call me and tell me that here you are lying. Because these are the realities. These are the realities. If you sink, why you can hold them. If you sink, not if you have to survive. Those are some of the benefits. Ama reserves na yafu yale ingira. No, but you see, akainde Hichilema. Uyu muntu echo ndiye mutashishaine. That's why I am supporting this man. Trust me, that's why I'm supporting this man. I'm not supporting this man because I like him. No. I'm telling you the truth. I am looking at this man, what he's doing. I'm looking at what this man is doing. Look at this man. This man. Then Mambala isa mona. What can we do? I think we can buy back part of the debt. You see? We can buy back part of the debt. Not kwatenda la mumu. So we can buy back. What does it mean buying back? What does it mean? What does it mean buying back? What it means buying back? If you look at now kwaten Kongole, kuli Kaloba to Ali Shwasana, we know these things in the compounds. Where when we go to these Shylocks, the money lenders, the Shylocks. Nga wakongola, kula wati nga wakongola 1 pin. Bakwe watu ukubwesha pa 30, ukabwesha 150. 1,500. Therefore ibomba. I'm sure we know how it works in the compound there. In the compound kula watu wakongola 1 pin. Apo mwakongola 1 pin wa tayari. Lero mwakongola 1 pin, lero ni pa 5. Mukabwesha pa 5 next month. Mukampera 1.5. Mukabika po 500. Wamona? Effort tuchita. Na kongola 1 pin, 1 pin mwakongole. Mukabwesha next month. Next month mukampera 1.5. Okay. Ero kula wati na isa ipushati. Nombanga na wesha after 2 months, after 2 weeks. Ngama wesha after 2 weeks. Nishimukabika po 250. Isn't that how we negotiate? That's how we negotiate. Ngani per month end mukaleta 1.5. But ngamwaleta after 2 weeks mukaleta 1 pin 250. You see? So, what does buyback mean now? So, inkongolo kwete ni 1 pin. Inkongolo kwete ni 1 pin. Inkongolo kwete ni 1 pin. Kongwele. So, waisa ikala. Elo waisa kwata ko somebody akutumira ko kangwe. Okay? Fina kaini nako ina ni kongola 1 pin 5. At next month in case alipira 1.5. But na bantu ni kongola 1 pin ka. Then at in case alipira next month in case alipira 1 pin 5. Elo panonjikere akaka message mwamona aka. Umuntu antumira kwa 1 pin ati. Batayari mulewomba wino sana mwe. Na mitumina koka 400. You see? Na mitumina koka 400. Gina pokela ka 400 kadya. Na wonfi apo 200. Pantu nomba ni change la nomba ndesu ngendalama. Na jana ka 200 na vika mu banki. Ero na indira mwati uli muntu nkwete nkongole 1 pin. Nkwete 1 pin. I think na rampela ko 200 so that inkongole yandiwe 800. Mwangu uva wina wino. Waingira uli muntu nkwatire nkongole 1 pin. Nomba uyina mtumina ko ka 4 zali aka. Akaka 4 zali. Na nabo mfya po 200 na lavika mu banki. No message akwati njibike mu banki ikalefe mu banki 200. I think na alamu wese shako uje 200. Ngana muwezesha 200 ni shinkongole ya ndialava 800. Inkongole ya ndialava 800. Ni shukubwesha ngesa wesha shinga instead ya 1.5 nomba 50% ya 800 ni shinga ni 400. So instead ya kubwesha 1.5 ngesa wesha 1,200. Mwankonga wino hapo. Mwankonga wino. Tend to work elepo. Imwe na kongola ko 1 pin kulimwe. I borrow 1,000 from you. And we agree that ukufika pa month end, next month nganawesha pa month end. Nganawesha pa month end next month. Nkalipira 1.5, 1 pin. Because in Kongwele 1 pin, 50% ni 500. Ukuwesha 1.5. So number. After nasenda ide 1 pin. Didande ya kunganda, mailo umbi, aisa ntumina kuka. Ka 400. Ka 400. Mundu vile. Tuwanshe mundu. Mundu vile. Mbakwatira nkongole 1 pin. Awe. I think ambabo shisheko 200. So that ishare 800. Nga ashara 800. Which means ukulipira 50%. 50% ya 800 ni 400. So 800 plus 400, 1.2. Instead ya kulipira 1.5 number, nkalipira 1,200. So ila 200 inde pela ba mundu, ila 200 inde weke shamu ilia. I am buying back. You are buying back the debt. You are buying back the debt. Ila 200 ule chefsha tekowa tulewe shenkongole nafi pusana. Buying back tekuweshe nkongole. Buying back kuwesha kwe ya wakongwele. Ukuwesha kwe ya wakongwele. Wawesha kwe ya wakongwele. Ngo wakongwele 1 pin. Waebat awe 1 pin na mwishwa. Lekeni miweshe sheko 400. So that nkongole andishale shinga. Ishale 600. And 50% of 600 ni 300. So instead ya kuwesha 1.5 ukawesha 900. Mwa konka wino fyamfwika. Na la ishurama phone ndifo mwipushenga tamufwide. I want you to call in so that I can go back over this. So basically, coming back to the government, we are owing AMA lenders 3 billion. 3 billion. 3 billion. That's what we are owing them. 3 billion. Ero yo 3 billion. Ilo tukesa mkulipira ni kuma ngafiranda ndire ni kuntanchi kuma 20 kuma yambi kuma 2036 ni shitwalipira ko shimo shana kuntanchi kuli. So haka indi Hichilema now, because na kwata breathing space inda la manevika mu bank, what does he do? He has said instead of keeping the money, we can buy back part of the loan. So bali fuaya bali pile ko 1.3 billion. Number kuli 3 billion. Nga mwalipira ko 1.3 billion. They almost half. It's almost half. So Akainde Hichilema wants to buy almost half of the money that he owes. So nga to feel on the wino. Just as an example, ila 3 billion nga whatever your interest ni 50%. Interest ni 50%. Meaning pakulipira padia to feel kulipira 450. Kaidi 3 billion, half ya 3 billion ni 1.5. Tuavika po 3 billion, yabana 4.5 billion. Eyo tufino kwisari pila kuntanchi kulia. Nomba, haka inde Hichilema kuchenjera. Ebe, you know, that kwa tunda la moto. Turelanga tamari zevu yadi ku 5 point chakuti. Ebe, you know, tuwe po 1.3 billion. Tubawe keshevadia. So that kuntanshi te hakabeni 4.5 yo tukalalipida. It will be less. That is the buyback. Ukuwesha ko shimo, not ukulipira nkongoli, but ukuwesha but awe ila 1 pin na kongwela send them ko 200 so that nkongoli andive 800. Of course, you know they work out these things bank kula but namu bomfyako mali imwe na mipele mailo mali bomfyako no bomfyako shana okay but 200 na labika pofeka 10 ka 10 kwacha, you know. Those discussions are there, but the bigger picture, buying back simply means you are reducing on the principle. You are reducing on the principle so that the interest becomes lower because the principle is lower. That is simply buying back. I hope mwangu mfa wino. So apa kuchenjera kwa kaindo kuchenjera ti muntu ali chenjera mamona yu muntu. I actually heard it. One of the things that I heard the other day on each message room kutina milanga. The other day, actually, somebody was talking to me about it. You know, somebody was talking to me. Now, remember, meeting. One of the arguments that one of these diplomats brought was the issue of this. One of the arguments was this. This diplomat was saying, you know, but, I mean, I don't think this man is as faithful as you are trying to say, because this man is the man that negotiated for a debt restructuring. One more option, he pushed it to fit. He pushed it to 2053. 2053 that I will not be able to pay. I will start paying in 2053. Now he's asking to buy back. You see? And yet this debt was Shani. Zambia even failed to pay. You see? The debt, because we were supposed to be servicing the debt. But that I Hichilema, I support. I remember when a papa tendarama. Mpeni kwa nshitanga tampoko la litera kuntanji. Then now wakonka kwa guys ndefa muweshe kwen kongoni. You understand? Ndefa principle chepeko. So awasungula wafulungana nomba. Uyu muntu uyu. Twamweberati aranda takwe timpia shani nomba after twasumina dankane ero alamukanda tiyo ndefa principle ichepe. I had this discussion with one of the diplomats, and he was challenging me to say, this guy is not so straightforward. In a way, he was just trying to say, Rikuruku. Of course, he was being diplomatic. He was just basically saying, your president, Rikuruku. He came to us and told us, after to Amsuminishat, no, ukaweshe mu 2053. Ambo kulanda yo, I want to buy back. I'm telling you, one of the diplomats was telling me that. But you see, this guy, honestly, now I mean, how much more? What more can a person do for you to have confidence in a man that this man is the right man for the job? How much? How many presidents are able to do that? How many in the world? Mambara, he went, convinced them. Diplomat. He said, this guy came and pushed us, for debt restructuring. And now we agreed he was going to pay in 2053. Now he's talking about buying back. I'm like, it's a business. He's a businessman. That's what I told him. I said, this man is a businessman. And he's a very successful businessman. So, all I'm telling you, I wanted you to understand anyway. What I wanted you to understand is this buyback. Buyback is simply, ukuchefya kwenda la mwalipile. Not ukulipile nkongole. Not to about yo 200. So mwakongwele 15 mfilo kulipila 15. So mwalipila ko 200 kwa shala 13. Teifya yo. Kwa but i 200 ndemi pela. Ndefo aichepe ko so that inkongole kuli mwishale 800. 50% yenu kesa wapadi 800. I'm sure even some of you don't think like that. I'm sure many of you na mumtentoka javat awe kandipileko awe lekeni ndipileko fie 200 mwe so kwa shala 130 kwa shala 13 mwana kunganda akainde Hichilema alichenjera because guys I'm paying I want to pay 1.3 and you can imagine 1.3 could 3 million. It's almost half. So you could be worried that Yahweh in Congole tashipwide, because some people have been saying debt restructuring ten Congole okupwa. We have not been forgiven. No. Hakainde Hichilema knows that. Hakainde Hichilema knows that we need to pay. And he has made plans for that. Now he's asking Abasungu kwebat vane inkongole shichepeko ndefa ndipire kwa 1.3 1.3 kuli 3 million ni shikongole yachepa significantly, you see. And if fyonse fyonga vyachitika, if that happens, if Hakainde Hichilema succeeds in that, there will be more benefits. There will be more benefits. The dollar will go down. There will be more money in the economy. And that is when you start feeling it. Because some of you are saying that, no, we are not feeling it. We are not feeling it. We are not feeling it because we are at a time when the economy is being revamped. The economy is being worked on. So you can't feel it now. But eventually you will start feeling the benefit. You start seeing the benefits. At the moment, Hakainde Hichilema is practicing frugality. Akaso, pali akaso. That's why even in campaign mutamuli ndalama. Tamuli ndalama mu campaign. Tamuli ndalama mu campaign. Tamuli ndalama. And Hakainde Hichilema told you, he said, if it is popularity, if that's the case, I don't need your vote. You remember what he said? You remember what he said? So even you, at this point in time, Hakainde Hichilema is saying, I don't need your vote. Because he's working for the future. He's working to revamp the economy. So, campaign munangu tamami pereka rupia. Muifurwa iyo kwebati no, Hakainde Hichilema, tatuliremo, no. Look at the benefits. Hakainde Hichilema wants to fix things so that kuntanshi we can be okay. Na imwe mwe bashasa mbirira. You will find yourself if intunga fyaba wino, you will find yourself nawe uleshitisha ko something. Ubakwingisha kwenchito waimba ko mfollow problem mwali tumpa ba mambala yi. We muntu tawasambirira tawagata mapepa but ulesala nenchito. Ngabakupera nchito ati bako can you be a ndaka boy here? Awe inete timbe ndaka boy. Kwali banombala nani kanati food atishan cash for work. Kwali ba cash for work. Bamambala mwisa mukupanga fye chongo pa social media. Kwali ba cash for work. Cash for work. Waya ingira. Ule wamia kwe umufollow. Mwafuasulula ko muna mikane. Mu street mwafuasulula. But mulekana. Cash for work oko yaba. Ngata wasambirira tapali ofodi. Not to we saw to cafe pa social media. We can to cafe. What we are at your level. Ukutumpa mambala. Allah. Anyway. I hope you have understood, but I'm going to open phone lines just in case there is something that you need to ask. Just there is something that you need to ask. Ukulandala kwa dishupa. Ukulandala kwa dishupa. So mwali kwa ta phone number ya kuti mwatuma phone nga pali opo mlefu ayati apani ishako. Even those of you who think that Ndeve Pobufi, those of you who think I'm lying, you come here and challenge me on what I've spoken about here. You call me and challenge me. Atawe abana uwe patayadi. Inani mipera ama fact. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good. Yeah. It's morning today.
Morning. Morning, thanks, sir. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
In fact, you've explained according or whatever I didn't to understand that the buyback closure. Because that's why I was saying it is only the few that maybe they don't know what it means. And the best thing is they would have just listened to whatever you were trying to explain. Then where maybe someone was not understanding, you would get something to say, I think maybe this is where the election is. This man deserves to be given another chance so that this we can see where we are going to now. That is my contribution.
Thank you. So you have understood buyback, eh?
Yes.
Maybe say it according to what you have understood in your language, whatever language. Just say it again. Let other people hear. What is buying back?
Because because me, I use Ruvale.
Yes, use Ruvale. Yes, use Ruvale.
Okay, munge mulwale tambula ngeyamya ngwina mkuli kuli yowe uli hamwe 20,000. So ngwatayanga kukufweta hamwe 35,000 or 40,000 mu future like ngekulutuna makombi. Then namazona elunga kumana kuli the 20,000 ngwakuhana ko mba 15,000. Mangana ngusebara 5,000 na kwale kulutwe. Meaning the interest mwete kukuhana na ike hako mwe in future na ike hako. That's what it means in our language. So it's much like I was owing you 20,000. Meaning in the future I was supposed to pay you
30.
like 40,000. Then it comes I think from that money I'm giving you 15,000 from what the principal loan. So that you take out 5,000. So the 5,000 me I only come and pay 7,500 in the according to the agreement.
Exactly.
Upon it being mature.
Twasakuli lako mwane. Thank you. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Loud and clear.
Yes, we can hear you.
Miji, I'm calling from Teke Township here in Dola, Zambia.
Yes, Miji, but before you talk, Miji, I want to ask you, have you understood buying back?
I can rest assure you, Chirufiatari, from the deepest part of my heart, I have understood what you have just explained. You know, I started hearing about back buying without really understanding the meaning of it. Now, from the way you have explained,
yeah, Mish, I've lost
trust
Mish.
me.
I've lost Mish. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Taj.
Yes, my brother.
Yeah, you're talking.
Speak direct in your phone. I think you are using something, I don't know. Maybe you are using a mouthpiece or it's on loudspeaker. I can't hear you properly.
Can you hear me now? Yeah, so I was trying to stress a point that the talk of Munduvile, Bakalava, all these oppositions that are trying to position themselves to come out number two, they don't have that information that you've just released. And I'm even surprised that what I had The fact of the matter is that these guys, they just don't want to acknowledge that YHH has done something to Zambia. Because honestly speaking, how can you survive to say you have in Congo in Shikuru and your income is only 1,000, but in Congo in 10 pin? And then when the creditors come now, how are you going to manage your economy? And the Bale took us a comment section. I'm telling you, Mazambians, to arrive once sometimes.
No, thank you, my brother.
Fire. All right, thank you. Continue.
Yeah, hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. I can hear you.
Okay, but tell me,
Yeah, I'm quiet.
okay. Okay, then you have a look at British Miranda, your campaign, you know, to my way and which I really don't agree with you. This is why, but because of actually did in Diamond, so I cannot put soldiers in the area of the campaign.
at least bali motivated. Not teaching no mbacha kwa abantu bali amukiuti badile nsala tabadile. It is very demotivating. Katule watu wafira wachita kuvuma disote dia chalo. Kema kurela nje. Basi mtare dingala mjaba toka sita watu basikira munangu wale amukiuti bali motivated.
Awe.
So kengi waseko didi ndo manuta hata sana.
Iyo ifyo mwalanda nasuminisha pantu abantu nga wale amukubomba bafuye nga bashinguluka bayiza palankane pasenta balya ifyo vishinka so kandalama kwena bachiteko release pano nofilya paka wati abantu at least kantwani kane kasanguluke ko bwino iyo nasumine ifyo mwalanda but nataba bati muchite understand ukwe bati ilipo project yakwe bati tulipire nkongole shani nkongole shesu tulubuke. I think if fena na mungu ataiva vina.
Fena na mungu sana.
Okay, yo natotera fishing ke mwalanda. No, I mean ka campaign kena mfile mwapela kwa filafini shani. Banda wante twale ya campaign nensala. Abante twale ya campaign nensala wafile wadia. Hello? Hello? Mmenga kuli your phone kai kina imweni. Hello? Yes. You want to listen to yourself? Hello? 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 Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, masuka sana wakalamba.
Bueno fio.
Mr. Tayari. Mlelondola na munjukisha. Wiga.
Kuibukisha landa mwana kuisoko.
Mkwa?
Hello?
Mwabombeni.
Mwabombeni.
Mwabomba bwino.
Bwino febane.
Yawe twatotera chawa, mawe twamva mwalondolola.
Fyamvika.
Mwalondolola. Understand.
Mwayu
Trepa tipu sheko. Trepa tipu sheko. Ni tonze pintu fivera sweet mumaendi.
Okay, so ni finish fivera sweet kumaendi. Fivera sweet kwendi ni fisa.
Ni taishire wangu yengine.
Bye back.
Ni taishire wangu yalini. Kuma 2022 2021.
Aha, mwaipusha bwino sana na totira pa kunjipusha lipushelyo. Mwaipusha bwino. Ni staff ya ishire kuma 20 awu lekeni njasuke first. Mwaraipusha na hivi. Ikale ni fepa phone. But munengu mfwaini. Munengu mfwa? Very good. Very good. So, ifo tafia ishire wangu. Na chilondolo kwa bati, waka indi Hichilema baishire mu 2021. Nishi country yesu ili mu junkie state tuwali wa junkie. Ero waka indi Hichilema batampiro kupita. Moneni na imwe. Na munjipusha. Awe! Ayama junkie chiteni kuko. Awe fishinka. Efo baita junkie state nga mulefira ukulipira at your country is in a junkie state. Efo baita. Abasungu. Efo baita at the country is in a junkie state. So, iyo wale isa waka inde Hichilema. We were in a junkie state. Nangu ngabula kuchimwana ndefingwa twalefira ukulipira nkongole. So waka inde Hichilema batampira kushinguluka nombe chalo chonse. Ukulanda na bali watu wakongole kwenkongole. Ero bali abantu bayishire asiko kwati tulefa tushiningisho kwati tumona tuli serious. So first kaviye tumona fo wakola running echalo. And so 2022 yapita. 2023 fyambo kumoneka ko bwino. Basa ine ina nikane basaine mu 2024 olo basaine elo basumine so nombe findu ko tiambo kumoneka apa nomba fiambo kumoneka apa nomba 2025 mwalimu na dola yambo kula wera mpaka na pa dola iwera fie
What does it mean?
Njebeni kwe chalo okwa fintu fiwera njebeni kwe chalo chimo ekwa fintu fiwera awe njebeni kwe chalo chimo okwa fintu fiwera chimo fie
common sense mu Zambia so ngashakwe bati tumelete tuleta import ubungo kufuma ku South Africa tule wonfya dollar so it means right ubungo bwingi pasi dollar na ibwera so ubungo mtande ufinde bwera complete. But why is it that
mwaka ishi njebeniko mwaka okay
the import
njebeniko muli government muli bakalamba njebeniko government imo oko ubunga bwabwerere njebeniko government imo
nalane import time
njebeniko government imo namwisho ufweni bashikuru bali
time yabantu ya banda dola ngayabwera nabali import ama motoka yani bwe mtengo loti inoista dola ya bwela
mwachiranga pawunga bashikuru bantu mwachiranga pawunga na chimimpusha awe nafupusana numfweni bashikuru bantu tature tarikana numfweni turefwa tusambirishanye umutengo wa wunga no wafya kulia na motoka fyapusana fyalipusana sana mamona kufya kulia difference those are assets okay those are assets they appreciate and depreciate in value depending on the market mwangu for wino they appreciate in value and depreciate in value based on the market and the circumstances. Okay, those are assets. But when you are talking about food, you know, when you are talking about consumables like ubunga, ifinga fiaya pamulu tafiwela na kwa America tafiwela batata tafiwela nga fiaya ninchi fiaya economy efo ya bafie economy efo ya bafie tafiwela
batayari
Marani pa unge no fin. Ukiwa unga chakwa turesta fertilizer ino isa turesta 1250 kwa. Ilo turesta import fertilizer ndio kwa kushara kumbi. Fertilizer na dola ya bwela. Sasa ya bwela kwa mtengo.
So mama na nomba epo ndebati fyali shupo kubwela nepo fyali shupo so nomba lekani miebe epo ndebati lekani ndande bashikuru bantu if you fyali shupa ukubwela in the sense that uliobunga ilio balepela kula bati kwaliba ama cost aya pusana ama cost for example ama salaries ya bantu number 1 kwaliba ama salaries ya malaiti shabana shani so fila shupa to quantify to reduce them by that percentage mwamona bantu ila percentage fertilizer ya bwela but ule bomba mu factory tayati yo na ine salary ibwele tayawele salary you know so yes it's true you find that ule limbimila ulia wala hata mpoku pangolu pia so and ngamwachimu yangu ati awi but nafi wela mila lasa miye bati but sometimes fintu fila kwela mula tukanyo ukuchita increase mwamona pantu sometimes kula bati ya kwela kupa nono but we don't allow the business people to increase so besa mkwe bati awo namba na ifu hapa na ifu wala panga ko kaidi na ifu hapa ya wela ko bala ya kwelele tatuwa weseshe so there are those dynamics
all in all, what you are saying is that even if the dollar drops up to 10 kwacha per dollar or a single digit, it means the consumables will never, the prices will never drop.
No.
What you are saying?
No, Bashikuru Bantu. Let's be very reasonable. If there is, when I move mfweni, mungu mfwe, pantu problem mlefwaya munafaya mundete ku side yenta munafaya kumfwa side yandi. Basically, I'm saying umfweni ine nini yebo kwati. It is true that production cost kula sometimes yatashani yawela. To agree. Imamulela that production cost yawela. Na ine nasumina yes it's true sometimes production cost yatashani ilawela. Number because of the different factors that are involved. Sometimes we just let it go because ama consumers, ama producers. Sometimes we talk about but if sometimes tulalusa nga ichichari lundika but tatwalundide whatever Asian, you know that kind palabefia kulanda, and it becomes difficult to really come and agree on what should be the best price. But for sure, if there is something that is highly significant, it is possible sometimes that you might see a reduction. Like for example, we see a bit of reduction on fuel. You see, sometimes fuel sometimes but really it's not so much because of different factors. But the fact is, our dollar waka in the Hichilema na iwela because of debt restructuring.
They have put more money in. We know it. They have put more money. The other question is, Mr. Tayari, the other question. We don't spend more time. The other question is, what has happened to, because for me to understand you better, I want to know where we are coming from. What has happened to the story you told us about the Hichilema disease? Because all these things are coming. What has changed now? Because these things are coming to the person whom you said is people of Hichilema. How do you compare it to that? How do you understand?
Yeah.
Because these things are coming from the person you yourself you say people of Hichilema.
Mwalanda wino sana. Okay. So before she ask kuli mythomania, pafyonda ndire. Ubufimu mwene ponibwisa. Okay, very good. Very good. Thank you.
We have understood what I've explained. Now, if there is that way, if these things are being controlled by a person who is the sick of Hichilema, don't you think we have that erosion to say this one who has the Hichilema, we can't do it at what I want you to make a difference.
Very good, very good. Okay, very good. Na totela. Echo ndefo kutasha chako ewati, at least you have agreed with me what I've said today. You have agreed with me what I've said today. Kwa fishing na totela. Now, coming to Hichilema. Bashukuru bantu na imwe. Ngelondolola. Na musumini shoku. Na malake ni msekuli Hichilema. Ndefa miyasuke. Hichilema. Yadema politics. Alama politics ofo yawa. Kula wachakwati muntunga chakwati ule mususula. If you are against a person, a politician, we will even create ichintu ichishiripo. Na building yako ilafindeko ufweni
that massage to say, so even this you massaging pantu you have done around, you can massage also.
Na chimi pusha nati pafyonda ndilelelo pali fyabu fi na chimi pusha pafyonda ndilelelo pali fyabu fi. I think I've given him time and I'm sure you listeners you understand. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayari.
Hello.
Me, I've been following this issue. The way you have said it, how it's exactly. I have to thank you for that, so that we know more.
So now you have understood.
For me, let me explain in my language.
Yes, very good.
So let's explain Muchinyanja.
Kambani Muchinyanja.
So magamba ati the government ya Gongola one penny. So if the one penny is after a month, the difference will be 1,500. Okay? So now, that 1,500 is what? The 500 is an interest. Yeah, Linda. Okay. So manje, before manje kalibosira, someone over only pass up over 400 kwacha. Now that 400 kwacha is a little 200 kwacha no telling this, huh? Nizanga na 200 kwacha. So that 200 kwacha manje kuganiza nina ngomole, ya mwengu lipira 1,500 kwacha per month. So now, tataka 1 pini kangomole tile na kukaja without interest. Lera nikasi ni kweza 200 kwacha. So nataka 200 kwacha na bweza, meaning that nizasa na zinati na 800 kwacha. So that 800 kwacha manje, wazashita kakireti manje, pangongole jamene mfungo lipira pemati. If you have 50% ya 800, it will come to 400 kwacha. So that 400 kwacha plus the 800 is another 1,200, meaning that they should reduce to 300. Okay? So manje ndiye mumene mwakambira mdala, but mwayika musha maningi. So in the understanding ya mene mune nayo mdala, you are above these young politicians. I give you a distinction now.
No, zikomo kwambiri, zikomo ini namvera bwino na imo wamvera. Ndiyo, you know what? Ni wambiri, mwaona vedangu watu mamafoni hapa, siwamvesa bwino. Imwa kuti mwamvesa, it shows also that you have that intelligence. Because if you don't have the intelligence, simunga vese. Zikomo kwambiri, zikomo. Mwapase mwoni amaya wa.
Mdala useleza, utisegula mitu, bipotika ipo vota, utisegula.
Ai, zikomo, mwapase mwoni wa mamia kwa.
Utisegula maningi, you are doing a very tremendous job, mdala.
No, zikomo kwambiri, zikomo.
Thank you.
Sabati mwaona, mbela, pangono. Mwaona, mwanje mambene na kambira. Because wamundu wide na wana makebi. Ndiye wamene wanasiya nkongole. Mwaona, manje mukaniza wamundire. Banga bwele, wamundire ngati wabwela. Mukaniza vizachitika bwanji. Imwa mkuganiza kwani.
So I've even texted to say these two people, they don't understand what you have said there. So manja zabwera wewe azashita chani because vamdala wa HH wa mdala vanena zapero shita ni chani palipe
mwaona ziko
why should we waste our taxpayers money manje kama no voter
zikomo kwambiri zikomo hello hello
Hello?
yes yes
Is this Hatayali?
yes please.
Okay, I'm Walter from Angola, listening from Angola.
Oh, is it, huh?
Yes, congratulations for your program.
Thank you.
I am a friend for Zambia. I grew up in Zambia. I spent Zambia for a long time.
Oh, okay.
I'm following all the political landscape from Zambia.
Oh, okay.
So, this man who called before, not the one who was asking you about Bisomania and whatever.
Yes.
He asked you for why is this happening now? It's like somebody who messed up the house telling you why you're cleaning up now. That's being very, 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 I don't know. You messed up yourself. Somebody's cleaning, and then you ask why you clean now. Which is I don't know what type of thoughts are that. So that is thinking that. But Zambia'S being an example in the world, not Africa, but in the world. HH is really doing up a very, very good job. And I wish most African leaders could do from his experience. All happening, economic basics don't lie. Economics are linked. It's a wow. It's like a global wow. So there's nowhere he can cheat with like inflation going down, the bank reserve.
Imagine. Imagine, yeah.
Things which can be found everywhere.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And for the explanation of buying back, that was perfect done. And those who don't understand, they'll never understand, my brother. Just keep up. Those who don't understand, they'll understand. We don't have to play politics every time when things are clear. We just want to cross our fingers.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Indeed, some people, they just don't want to understand. No matter how much you can explain, they just don't want. I asked my brother to say, what I've said today, have I lied? That no. But you said, Mithomenya, yes, it's true. I was against Hakainde Hichilema. And you know, when you are against the president or when you're against anybody, you can create anything, even what is not there. But what is important is that today what I'm giving you is the truth. That is what is important. I could have said anything, whatever I could have said. But what I've given you today, it is just the truth. It is just what it is. And that's why I even told you, it's not about me liking Hakainde Hichilema or hating Hakainde Hichilema. These are just facts before us. Whether you like Hakainde Hichilema or you don't, it is a fact. It is a fact that our country was choked with debt by the time UPND was coming in power. It was a fact. It was choked. We were a junkie state. No, don't say that, but that's what we were. Hello? Hello? Mkwai. Hello? Yeah, phone na yote ile umfika bwino sana. Yaputukeyo, yaputuka. It is a fact. They are just black and white. You can't argue it. During PF, we defaulted. We were failing to pay. We were not able to pay our debt. When Hakainde Hichilema came in, the first thing that he did is to go around the world convincing people, asking people to bear with us so that they can give us a breathing space. And they gave us a breathing space. Now the economy is looking good. We even have reserves. And now Hakainde Hichilema is saying, let's cut that. Let's buy back the debt. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Am I through to Mr. Tilufia?
Yes, yes, you are.
Yes, big bro. How are you today?
Good, good.
Okay, just a quick one. Just trying to respond to what the previous caller was saying about the price of goods. In case he's not aware, let him pass through ShopRite and find out how much is the tray of eggs as compared to the way the tray of eggs used to be previously. To tell the truth, Mr. Achilofia, the prices of products, most of these consumables, if they're not stabilized, they're going down. Ask him about sugar. The price of sugar this time around, 1 kg sugar has gone down. And the number of consumables, the prices have stabilized to a level that some of us didn't even expect. So this inflation that I'm talking about now, it's not being felt by ordinary Zambians. They are lying. Those days, Mr. Chilufia, you couldn't plan. Every day you walk through these chains, so you find today the price is this way, tomorrow you find the price is on another level, the other day you find the price is on another. This time around the price is stabilized. Let it not like even the price of milk, it has stabilized. In some cases, actually, it has gone down. So let them take away the hatred, let them take away the anger, let them accept that HH is now working. HH has worked. HH has put this country at a different level, unprecedented.
Yeah.
You can't think of you bringing the likes of Wenemakebi, let those people just sit and play. We cannot, being in the position which HH is, it requires years of serious, how can I put it?
Formation.
They need to be modeled in some way.
Yeah, no, thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
So uko abali mu Zambia balandati sugar naibwerako tuma eggs na tuwerako tulabwera otuntu tumo you know tafubwera significantly but kulaba twabwerako panono fire shani na shani so fire chitika evintu fire chitika muteka nyefye leta akainde Hichilema continue working that's why after my elections some of us will come out very strongly, you know, on certain things that we need to look at as a country. That's why I must be back in the country. Not if you're Mulela and that, Shan, come here to Ethiopia. I must be in the country. I want to, you know, as a country. And I want to be in that battle. Because, no. We need continuity. Anyway, I think nafyumfika. Hello? Yes. Wina from kwa.
Nimero ndetu mina ku England ala udi mwa umetadi udewombesha ndoke amano tunasidwa abantu kulanda ku Zambia but iwe udesharanga mano. So keep it up and you're doing very well, my brother.
No, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, we don't want people like Avena Munduvide, who's Makebi. Who utakudia? We can't go back. We can't go back. Please.
Yeah. No, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. And it's true, you know, the confidence that people have acquired or have restored in Zambia will just evaporate if these Vamunduvile Namakebi Wawaisa. It will just fly off the window. Poof! We will go back. Because who is going to trust them? Who is going to trust them? Who is going to trust Vamunduvile? Namalukula wabone chitumbi kunanikane ku South Africa. Kutiwa bachita, you think they can trust them? No one can trust those two. Hello? Hello?
Mr. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
A long time. I haven't called you in a long time during your program.
Okay.
Mr. Tayari, you are doing a very, very good job. We are happy with what you are doing. You know, yesterday I was kind of disappointed with the way they behaved on the memorial for the former head of state. Now it has just made us realize that what you were saying from the beginning was true, that it was all about politics.
Yes, you see?
Truly, that's what it was all about.
And others were busy saying, listen to the family. Hey, listen to whatever. Hey, whatever. I told you, it's all politics. Yes, go ahead.
I'm a politician. You know politics, and I like the way you analyze things. Because surely umuntu alifwa on that day there is a certain way that you behave. But because that's the problem. So my question yesterday was, what if Edgar had not died? What is it that they were going to use to campaign? Those people really do not mean well, and I only wish the Lungu family could realize that these people are not doing it for them, but they are doing it for themselves. But yesterday, they looked super happy because that's the only thing they have. That's the only manifesto that they have. Without that, like you have always have got nothing else to talk about. There's really nothing. And that they are into an alliance. That is not even an alliance. That is the reunion. Because those people are already together.
Yes, they are the same people.
Reunion is not an alliance. Call it a reunion. Alliance is the wrong way to use. Thank you, Mr. Tayari. We are very proud of you. wish you all the best in everything that you are doing. Please keep safe.
Thank you, thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello, President Mulishani.
Wina from Kwai, Mulishani 9.
Wino, Batari. Morning, Wina studies Switzerland. Batari, I used to follow you every time. Ngamulipa Facebook. Batari, all of a sudden, even more people came. Even more than this, you could have 8. All of what people got to be even one more than this. But I want to take
Okay. Mwalanda wino. No man defo pushako. No. Listen. Wait. Imwe. I mean, if you think you just want to come here and compete with me, I mean, forget it. I'm gonna cut you off. Yes, I said whatever it is. You can bring all the videos. You can say whatever it is. But the question I ask you is what I'm telling you today, a lie or not? That's what you're supposed to challenge me on. Challenge me on what I'm saying today. Tell me I'm lying. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Tayari Mwawomba Shani.
Win off here.
Okay. Program yanu isuma sana. Nenda ame shumfikike ku African Bank. Na shumfika bwino sana. Nomba mwalishi wa ichimpa pusha kwa mcharo chesu. We can say if interest is fili bwino wa African Bank esu waranda waratu filishe bwino sana tapane tuwenepo. But it is mkumpa pusha ni like what in 2023 wa German walipera Zambia 11 something million US dollars for water and sanitation. Impie show na mshishibano wingi ine mzikara kundola but ngawasange fuma suwe so fitulaika not even in dollar na lusaka kuinenda yako tapara betia tikapo na ngufimo ero teishonda na mashekesho wa vapera vazambia shingi vachichitika tatana vatuala kwi vapolitician ava so nekopile kutuanda te Filipe wino but impia ngashaza femu finance bank ni step pa Africa so muleveva kwa abali mumavuteko like aveneva UPND indalama ngashai sefisa para kwachisa so vaposa kwa vantu she amano shafika mu vantu pamwe kati pavombika noti jonse kile umfase tipendo tapamane tikapona ngufimo napuisha mkwai na vambi varande
natotela I think turelanda power wavelength imbimbi natupusanako vambi vale umfwefi
Hello, Mwawombeni Rari.
Mkwai.
Mwawomba Shani awe imwe dream ila tolenda kusukula credit. Mule bomba, mule samirisha abantu. Opo baleshalira. Na msamirisha buno sana pali payback. Ishachishime but I come to understand.
Natotela.
And therefore yokulanda okuli balaba chilanda tifinista filevela Mzambia. Ijo balera watatu bati this is a liberal economy. Tamwa applies control Benga bali kusange cha chipile. Baya mshoprite ba checking omtengo, baya mchopizi ba checking omtengo, baya mu pikani pe ba checking omtengo. Bana mkasido ba checking omtengo, asanga timtengo na shutana. Omushuga wala isanga 65. Ala isanga 62 but yari kuma 80 mamala wala mchopizi wala isanga 59 so if kishi bezacho cho walelanda ti ifindu tafiri wela then vatanda pamyotoka ati myotoka tashawela myotoka bachita court muri dollar so apa myotoka ipad $1,000
I think let's I think Namlanda, what is you have answered what is important. Let's leave the let's not confuse things. What you have said that Zambia is a liberalized economy. Leave it there, my brother. Leave it there. Leave it there. He has helped quite a lot. Felix Shinja. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello, is that the number for Chulufatari?
Yes, it is. It is.
Okay. I'm listening to your program. Are you there?
Yes. I'm here and people can hear you.
All right. Okay. I was just saying that the way you have explained the Machilondola, by the, Machilondola sana by the Ngolefo Kubushi Fintu. Now what in Congo bakupela something kulondo ya chawe we like that we like but now mulondo no shumfwaki afili na umfwalelo na umfwalelo bantu mwamo ya Joseph mpiturukile mo muntu onsefe fwe babati kushishibe fintu wangu na ngwatishani kumfwasi ati bali bweshe chintu ali Congolese but some people you have opened some eyes of people mubamba aichi batawe kan chefe chaba ifuta to ishi units awe ni ba in charge na ba HH eba fule ba londole mule londolola ngazo ba londolola kale nabantu abenginga bali understand Anyway, you are doing a good job.
No, thank you very much. Thank you, Natotera-san.
Yeah. Thank you, cheers.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I've delivered, and I'm happy that I'm sure only those who don't want to hear, you have heard. These are facts. This is where we are moving. At the moment, when you look at Hakainde Hichilema, is a man that is determined to put things back in order. And he knows it is not only Zambians who are looking at him. He knows that the global stage is looking at him. He knows that he has given a word to people that I'm not going to waste money in my country. I'm not going to allow people to get involved in corruption. I'm not going to borrow carelessly. He knows this, and the fruits are being seen. Debt restructuring is here. Now we have a breathing space. Now we can spend on free education. Now we can spend on feeding program. Now we can spend on social cash transfer. Now we can spend on meal allowances for university and college students. Now we can spend on CDF. Money is going into the communities. Developments are being done at the lower level, at the community level. Now we can see the benefit. The dollar is falling. Kwacha is appreciating. A number of countries, Zambia is beating a number of countries, especially in the region. Zambia is doing much, much better. And from there, we can see inflation has gone down. And soon, you will start seeing more benefits. Mweba muna mulanda, mweba di Muzambia, mweba de ingira mshoprite, na muli wa chopis, na muisa. Na mulanda, atu sugar na iwelako. Ama eggs na iwelako. Fiwe fintu, filita shani, na fiwela. Kano feba liyawa shide fuaya, oku fimona. They will never appreciate because vena Hakainde Hichilema, bali mupatafia. But nangu mupate, what Hakainde Hichilema is doing, you can see it and you can also benefit. Mweba leisa mkulandalanda pa, you are coming here. Hey, Hakainde Hichilema. You are taking your children to schools. They are not paying. You are not paying yourself. Mweba lelandalanda. Some of your relatives are getting bursaries. You don't look after your old people in the villages. Haka in the Hichilema is sending them social cash transfer. There are projects that are being done in your communities using CDF. Farming season comes, you want to get farming inputs. You want to get cheap fertilizer. Haka in the Hichilema is working, whether we like it or not. Whether we like him or not. It doesn't matter. Me, I'm not worried about, no, Tayari, what you said, I don't mind. I'm looking at this man and what he has done. And I've got no shame to say he has proved me wrong, whatever I could have said. I mean, this guy is doing it. And I'm happy to say, let the man continue. Enjoy your Saturday. Be with your families. Tomorrow, go to church and pray for me as well. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day going forward. Bye.